So before we end up doing plastic, I think there are a couple more things I want to do here. And I think this is not the best one. That's too much. Let's go to Wear Edges Mask and just erase it at some degree. Completely at this part. And some part of it from here. Okay. Same in this thing. I also noticed this edge, this UV shell seam, and right there. So let's turn on diffuse map and just turn on and off all the layers to see what makes this seam visible. Yep, this one does a bit. So let's erase. It's too much. Softer gradient will be better. Alright. Yeah, it creates a whole lot of mess right here. Really don't like it. Yeah, you see this? Not the most comfortable thing to do because of the reuse. So come on. Okay, let's see on the material. Well, now the transition is too harsh. This is kind of bad. Okay, this looks a bit better. But not here. Okay, so let's go on. Get rid of that seam. Did I miss this thing? Right, I did. Okay. Yep, this thing does something bad. Turn it off. Yeah, this guy is the main reason. Right there. And now there's no more seam. Okay, I see the color right there. Gives a bad result, like so. Okay, yeah, now everything is turned on. And before we go further, there are a couple more things I guess I want to do, which are more color variation. Like, I have this small grainy type of color variation, but I think I want to do something like bigger or chunkier. So let's go to this and create a new layer, add a black mask, add a fill, go to procedurals, and let's find a proper procedural texture with bigger spots. How about this one? I guess no. How about this one? Right. It's actually not those big things that I was talking about, but still I want to try this out. Maybe this would look somewhat okay. Trying to find proper scale. Okay, let's turn on a diffuse only and turn it to overlay and make it lighter. And see what it does. Well, it does something. Let's try to cut the normals from this thing. Can't see it actually doing something. No, it's doing just too weak. Okay, let's add levels. Let's do it something like that and tone down the diffuse. But leave the normals. How's that gonna look like? And let's add the gloss also. And cut it out just a little bit. Right now this is like experimentation. I'm not sure this is gonna be looking good. Oh, it does some crazy stuff. I'm not sure if I need this. Well, let's try keep some of it. So let's add a paint layer, drop it down, and set this one to multiply. Now let's just paint some. For example, right here. Okay, no, I think I would delete this thing because it has no logical sense. Just trying to bring something up which has no sense. So I think I want to do more is this thing right there. Let's go back and find this. Nope. Come on, where is it? Yeah, this is it. Let's add someone to this place right there. Go to alphas. And let's find that alpha that I was using. Let's try this one. And nothing happens because levels are cutting out that thing. Okay, let's try out a different one. Let's find the one I was using actually. No. 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 Guess it's this one. Yeah. It is. Now let's cut out some of those that are placed badly. Okay, that's fine for now. Okay, so that's it for the plastic for now. Let's start doing metal. Let's start from small parts which have no mask. This is magazine. This is slide. Okay, so I think I'll do the basic material for everyone at this point, and then I'll use all those folders to edit some part of the gun. So as I'm doing the metal, very first thing I want to do is make it a bit more glossy and do the specular not gray but with a bit of a color. For example, this bluish. Looks more interesting with color. Okay. The second thing is gloss variation, which is really important. Add a black mask. Add fill. Let's call it gloss variation. And I usually use this one or this one. Let's try this one. Leave it on the gloss. Let's add levels. That's too much. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, you can see now that slight gloss variation on the metal. So let's make it more contrast. Okay, that's too much. Like that is fine. So I'm just double checking the reference, trying to get those things to work on. So another thing that I like to do is spec variation. Pretty much the same thing. So disable all of those except specular, add a black mask, add fill, and just pick one of nice masks. Yeah. And try to make it, no, that's too thick. Invert this. Yeah, that's better. This one is too blue. Or is it gray? No, I don't like this. I don't. Let's pick another one. Some sort of like this. Let's go to specular and set it to overlay. Now it's easier to control this. Make it slightly different. I think it's too noisy. Let's try another one. This one is kind of two directional. Let's add some levels. Yeah, this one is two directional, so let's find another one. I think this one's okay. Yeah. This one's fine. Okay. So next thing is slide edges. It's always nice to define your edges. Turn down everything except specular and gloss. Set specular to overlay and make it slightly brighter. Yeah, like that. And glossiness, there are a couple options. A lot of people like to do glossy sharp edges. I actually don't. I think not glossy edges make better contrast and overall look. So let's try and do this. Add generator, metal edge wear. Give it some time to process. Turn down almost all the grunge. I don't need it. Edge smoothness. Okay, let's keep it like that. Let's add some levels. see how it's gonna work. No, let's make a custom generator because that's too sharp. I want those things be a bit more blurry. Well, this looks nice already, actually. Yeah, now you can see that nice effect it does. You don't see those edges that much, but it creates that nice silhouette for those edges. I think I can turn it down just a bit, but it looks not bad. So also what I want to do here is to paint out these guys. We do not need those. Like so. And let's go a bit easier on specular. Yeah, something like that. And same for the glossiness. Not that hard. Yeah, that creates a nice look over there. So another thing I like to do is to create that sharp cavity dirt. For those grooves in the letters. So make it dark brown-ish, and turn off specular and make it not glossy at all, like this. Add a black mask, add generator, add dirt, and actually no, custom generator. Curvature, cavities, yeah, turn down these. Like so. Now you can see the difference. That letters were shining. Now they're not. They're filled with dirt. That's what usually happens. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, this metal is already looking not that bad. It's for the basic material. So now let's do those small parts. Let's mask them out with this tool. This guy, this one, pins, that pin, this guy as well, and that's it. So there's this really cool effect, which is here. Yeah, see that red coloring on the borders? Really do like that part. See here as well, the metal turns to different color, and right there as well. So I want to do some kind of like that. Drop it here. Leave everything except the specular. Make it bright. Add black mask and generator. On top of that, metal edge wear. And let's play with that parameter. Range amount. Okay, this generator fails me again. Let's do a custom one. Custom one seems to work better for now. Okay, I guess I'll go with 2 generators, because you can see the first one creates this nice transition. We can do it kind of red, but darker. Like this. And the second one will be sharper and shinier. It will go on top of that. Yep. Like this. Now let's make this one bright. Let's go edit curvature. Yeah, this looks good. You can see that double stage, like bright, dark, and the regular one. So obviously the color is too much. Let's tone it down, desaturate, add some yellowish tone, do something like that. That's too much of yellow or too bright. Yeah, let's play with colors here. I think I went too far with colors. Let's tone them down. I mean, desaturate. Some sort of like this. And I think I want to break just a bit, at least the bright one. So let's go to mask editor and add texture. And let's drop some procedural texture. Well, this one, for example. In order to break this thing. Not to make it that average. No, not this one. try this one. And not this one. Come on, guys, give me a good texture. Come on, okay. So, how about this one? And I want to scale it down as much as possible. Still does not work. Well, this one does something. Not too much, though. Well, no, it does something. Definitely does. All right. Let's play with this mask editor because it's too much. As for me, no, I don't want to do anything with gloss. Okay, and now let's add some cavity dirt. Make it super unglossy and darkish. Generator dirt. Bit less of grunge. Let's see if it does any difference. Just checking on the reference now. yeah, you can see pretty much the same result over here. This dark reddish, bright. I think I can go more bright on this part. And I think I want to do this one completely desaturated, but brighter. So that there's still red, but underneath that. And I want to do is to add some custom stuff on this one guy, because it's too blank on the side. So I'll add a paint layer and just paint it with this thing, like so. However, there's need to be something with the gloss. The gloss is too flat. I don't like that. It's okay on these parts because they're too small, but the pins and this thing, I want to have those something more going on the gloss. So add some, what is this? Just a layer. Let's use this one for the gloss. Let's call it more gloss. So black mask, fill, and let's use this one. Scale it up. Make it more contrast. Like so. And even levels. Nope. Nope. Okay, now there's something going on. So I want to be this on only at certain places. So let's do this multiply trick. And let's paint it on the side of this part. Yeah, like so. Is it mirrored? Yeah. It is. Like so. That's kind of too much in here. And let's add some on pins so that they won't look dull. Yeah, this looks better. And what else can be done? I want to add some like scratchy part there. Add another paint layer, and let's use some alpha for scratch. This one's good. Turn off backface culling and turn off face angle jitter. Yeah. That's a bit too much. And I think this thing is too glossy, to tell you the truth. Let's add a gloss overlay. Leave everything except the gloss. Go into glossiness, overlay, and tone it down. Like that. But I guess only for this guy. Let's see. Or let's manually paint the unglossy part. Yeah, sort of like this. Yep. Okay, so I guess let's add a trigger to this party with this guy, because it quite fits. Yeah, some sort of like this. Right, I also forgot this part here. Well, I think there's a better way to do this thing, because it's too not good. Let's add a generator, metal edge wear. Decrease the ground amount. That, and just invert it like so. Yeah, now we're talking. Yeah, this looks like something. Let's just find a right amount of this thing here. And let's add a paint layer and mask out unnecessary part. On the trigger, first of all, like this part here, don't need it. And it's okay on this one. Or no. And I think I want to just add some manual stuff. Right, no. Some sort of alpha. Yeah, like that. And I think this thing is too harsh for now. Let's tone it down just a bit because it's affecting too much. Yeah. And let's bring it down at here. Or no. Yeah, I guess I'll keep it like that. Okay, let's save this guy and drop to Marmoset and see how is it doing. Okay. Okay, I have this too much of sharpening. Well, it looks like something. Guess I'll like this here. And the pins are looking good. I think I can add some custom stuff right there. Okay. Let's call it gloss variation. And let's do some custom stuff around here with some kind of this alpha. Some sort of like that. No, but not that. Yeah, some sort of like this. This looks nice. Okay, so this area right here, I want to do some kind of separation because it's too monotone, right? So let's go to slide and barrel.